Student health centers and psychiatric wards rapidly filling with acid heads who cracked up following bad trips or an inability to assimilate the LSD experience are already a fact. 1 out of every 6 admissions at the UCLA Neuropsychiatric Institute is attributed to LSD. Dr. Thomas Ungerleider, resident psychiatrist at that facility, reports their symptoms upon arrival.
They may be severely depressed with suicidal tendencies or have made very serious suicide attempts. They may be confused, wandering about, not knowing where they are. They may be hallucinating, that is, hearing voices or seeing things. Or they may be extremely anxious to the point of panicky.
Reports of such unfortunate trips do little to deter most users, especially those attending high schools and colleges. They go right on experimenting with LSD, waiting for psychedelic lightning to strike. More often, they're swayed by extraordinary experiences related to them by their friends. Here's one such recollection, told by a young insurance company employee.
Because I was really loaded. I mean, I came out of the shower jumping around telling everybody how groovy it was to take a shower. And it was like, well, it was like being under a thunderstorm with great big drops of rain, because you could really feel the water coming. And you could just, it almost felt, it was weird, it almost felt like you could feel your pore going, sopping up the water, you know, your whole body was just going, like a great big sponge, you know, and it was like a massage. It was so groovy. You can't believe how groovy it was. It wasn't just water hitting you, taking a shower, soap, and out you go, you know, towel off. It was just, oh wow, you know, it was like a caress, you know, kind of, and you could really feel the hot and the cold. You could feel hot and cold, you know, and each little drop that came out was a different one. You know, it wasn't, I don't think the water must mix inside. It must come out hot and cold or something, because you could feel hot, cold all over you. It was really groovy. It was, I guess the word for it is it was sensual. You know, it just, your body just, oh, it grooved, you know. It was really neat.
A member of an instrumental group which records psychedelic music reveals her rapturous LSD trips.
God, I'm always tripping though, and always freaking out. And sometimes I freak out with everything, because I'm just freaking out anyway, just free anyway. You know, one time in the swimming pool, on my back, I guess about 3 hours in the pool. You know,
yeah.
Complete silence, if I remember. And I became part of the water, and part of the air, part of all the color in the air, part of space, and it was me and I was it, and you know, it all melted in together. That's why I stayed there so long. I didn't realize time. I remember dancing after that, dancing quite a bit. After that, lying down, and all the sounds that I heard completely faded away. Everything got so distant. Because it got so distant, and I went right into my own head. Closed my eyes, started singing all, you know, everything that was in my head at the time. 10,000 teddy bears and millions of teacups, you know, things like that, and written happy birthday.
The same girl reveals what these insights have meant to her.
In what way?
God, well, I've had to look at myself in all kinds of ways. It's when you open those doors down there into where the rats are running around, you shine light on them, you know, and you bring it all out. You see where it's at, and you keep feeling more light, like, you know, it happens to Dracula when he goes in the sunshine. Dies. The evil is brought out, and you can look at it, and the good and everything. LSD helps me to remember. Grass helps me to forget. You know, I don't know.